everyone, my name is Guinverre and welcome to a game demo called the Vigilant Villa. I found this on Game Jolt. Sorry. It looked interesting. It's in like a chapter 1 Storm Night. Oh, it's chaptered. Nice. I love the art already from like the screenshots I've seen. It's like a text-based story, I believe. Like how black clouds emerge with the night, forming a dark mass which is inseparable from the dark forest. The rainstorm has become a prelude to the long night. The winding mountain road runs gleamingly through the trees in the moisture. Boom! Crashed. I slowly lift my heavy eyelids. The violent impact makes my head aches like hell. My head aches like hell. Where am I going? Oh, trouble. Fragmented memory loss. I can't recall what happened before the car accident. Oh. And I keep feeling like I forgot something more important. What is it? I hope the previous me leaves something useful. Click and pick up my mobile phone. Oh, it's a text-based and a click game. Okay. Click the mobile phone and turn on the screen. The mobile phone has 3 functions: photos, memo, and camera. Photos is mainly used in the game to save clues, clues. Memo is mainly used in the game to save testimony. Camera will be turned on automatically during investigation. You are about to start investigation and find out my identity. Oh, okay. Clues, 1 of 2. Wallet. Collect. My wallet. There's my ID info. Ingram Fang, male, 27th January, ID number. Okay. I click anything to get anything out? No. Okay. Where are we going? Shows there's a 4.1 kilometers away from the destination, Tulip Villa. Oh, okay. Interesting. What is this? Invitation. An invitation sent from Tulip Villa. Mr. Ingram Fang, we're sincerely inviting you to live in Tulip Villa at the 8th of this month. We hope everything goes well during the month of your stay. Tulip Villa. Oh, okay. There's another piece of paper behind the invitation. Don't go to Tulip Villa. What does that mean? Piece of crumbled paper. Twisted red handwriting saying don't go to Tulip Villa. It seems to be hinting at something. Okay. Interesting. Complete. You've had enough clues. You can check them now in photos. All clues will be saved in photos. Okay. Click the clues that correspond with the chapter. Click and see the clue detail. Clues are the important proof of deduction. Please keep an eye on the information of clues. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the main storyline. The tutorial, okay. Information scrapes the puzzles together. Memory comes like waves. I remember. I'm Ingram Fang. I'm going to Tulip Villa. I'll temporarily seclude myself from the world and spend a month finishing my next novel. I don't know if I can get rid of the title of a small-time novelist, or prove that writing requires talent. I desperately want to create a work that's recognized by the world. At least until the time comes. Let me leave something that can be remembered. I smell something unusual in the air. It's heavy petrol fumes. Danger. Safe locked. The safe lock is distorted. It becomes a shackle that holds me tightly. Damn. I must leave here now. You are about to meet countdown options. Please make your choice. It's something that can help you. Toolkit. Toolkit. This is something I want. A bottle of pills lies on top of the toolkit. It looks quite familiar. Medicine bottle. The bottle contains my daily dose of medicine to ease the pain. What pain? Headaches? It should be my medicine. Why is it here? Why was it locked? I don't have time to think. I tuck it into a pocket of my coat. Or is it the reason why the toolkit was locked? Find the dagger inside the toolkit. The safety belt must be cut now. Cut off the seat belt quickly. Oh. Okay. We got it. Is it working? What am I... Is it working? It wasn't working. Is it in the wrong way? I can't really tell what the ending was. Reselect. Okay. Danger. Toolbox. Okay. Toolbox. Get the bottle. Cool. Medicine. I was doing it right. Find the mouse left and right to control the dagger. Okay. Okay, you gotta hold it. Come on. Come on, cut it. Come on. Cut it. Yes. Bang! Finally free. I immediately take my backpack. There's no time, and I... Should I take the note with me? I don't have time to think. I grab it at once. Unlock title. Extremely agile. Open the door. Jump. Oh shit. He waves. Tinnitus. Blurred sight. Strange pieces of memory run into my brain. Irresistibly. Chases blood and the view of my back with a knife. Is that me? I can't see it clearly. I only hear him murmuring. The 8th. The last one. The 8th? My head hurts. I can't think of anything else. Take out the note. It looks odd with the flare. It doesn't look like my handwriting. Or I'd only write it like this under a special situation. A spark falls on the note. The note starts burning. Blink of an eye, the note's gone. It hasn't recalled where it comes from, and it looks like I can't take it with me either. Not far from me, the car is burning with thick smoke if I didn't make it. The reception is unstable in the mountains. Calls can't be put through while the rain pours even more heavily. Looks like I can only find people to deal with this when the rain gets lighter. What a mess. Misfortune has always been with me since I was born. Maybe I should have got used to it a long time ago. I sat up confusedly and tidied myself up a bit. Tulip Villa is quietly standing on top of the mountain across, nearly disappearing into the night. Means I have nowhere to go except there. Day 1. Here it is. There's fragments of memory and accidents that somehow pour into my brain, make me confused. But I think I should act normal. Wait, I want to look at this first. It's blinking. Oh, yeah, we got the bottle. I want to see why it's blinking. Go back. Okay. Is that it? Are you done blinking? Done blinking at me? Okay, nothing in there. Take photos together. Okay. Cool. Ring the doorbell. Door opens a crack, revealing a fair and beautiful face. Hello, I like the chicken. The villa is not open to public. Hey, wait! We contacted before. Here is an invitation. Just before the door is completely closed, she takes the invitation letter from me. Having checked it for several times, she looks up with a friendly smile. Oh. Oh, I didn't know you had a made a reservation. I'm sorry. Please come in. What's her name? Please excuse me, Uncle Zhong? Zhong? I'm sorry for pronouncing these words wrong. I apologize. Uncle Zhong has been dealing with the villa's daily concerns, so I don't know the reservations well. Oh, Uncle Zhong is the housekeeper here. What have you been through? I follow her gaze and look down at myself. I'm in a mess. There's mud on my sodden clothes. I start tidying myself while answering her. I ran into an accident on the way. Car is broken. I went in the rain and came here. I see. I look around. Resplendent Western-style sculptures. Huge decorative paintings. The light and darkness confront each other from the inside and outside of the window. The villa keeps the decoration style of the last century. The vintage style brings back a feeling of ages ago. The lobby should have been the party place of wealthy married women and young ladies from the upper class. Now it's only filled with endless loneliness. Are you the only one in charge? Why aren't there any other lodges? Are you the only one in charge? Are you here alone? Yes. Uncle Zhong asked for leave and went back home. So I'm the only one here in charge. I'm Amy, the owner of this villa. She walks ahead, her high heels rust on the weaved carpet. All doors are shut. The villa is as quiet as a graveyard. How long do you plan to stay here? I booked for a month. A month? I didn't know about that. May remembers the time. The bookshelves occupying a whole wall have attracted my attention. Detective novels take up the largest percentage, including Agatha Christie, Conan Doyle, Ellery Queen, Allan Poe, and my book. Unbelievable. This discovery makes me happy. Placing order of the books is strictly alphabetical from A to Z. The books on the left and right of my book are respectively the numbers again and 12th night. Chinese phonetic transition. Okay. According to the first letters of these two books in Chinese alphabet, neither of them should be here. Apart from these two books, all books are in the right position. Deliberately misplaced? It's just a coincidence. Misplaced? It's more like a little puzzle game between the villa owner and guest. And the only clue is 12th night, which is a D. There's a number in its title. The books are categorized by letter. What's the connection? The row that 12th night is pointing to is D. So it should be 12th book in the row starting with D. There's nothing. Maybe the answer has already been taken by someone else. I've been lingering before the bookshelf for too long. The hostess gives me a confused look. Puzzle game. The puzzle game set on the bookshelf is very interesting. Huh? What puzzle game? Oh, Uncle Zhong prepared those books for guests. What a pity. If Uncle Zhong was here, my writing retreat in the following month would be much more interesting. On the table, there is warm tea and peeled fruit prepared by the hostess. She checks the clock from time to time. At last, she gets up and leaves, leaving me alone in the empty lobby. Something sounds smashed, and then a strident scream of a woman follows. I stand up instantly, glancing at the fruit knife on the table. Sound comes from here. The window was opened. It creaks with the wind. There are two dark figures motionless. Where? I don't see them. Based on the outline, it's a young man with a chilling knife in his hand. He has seized Amy, who is now trembling. Crisis arises. Enter negotiation. Solve the crisis with the little game. The character's initial threat is 70%. Choosing the right option will decrease the threat. After the negotiation, if threat is above 70%, the negotiation fails. If threat is above 40, the negotiation will start again. If threat is below 40, then you solve the crisis. The main story will continue. Oh god. So above 70, fail. Above 40, start again. And below 40, continue. Put down the thing in the hand. On the knife. I put the knife down on the ground. Reluctantly, I raise my hands to show that I have no other weapons. Kick it over here. Do what he asks. I did what he asked. He doesn't pick up my knife. Just make sure that I can't reach the knife again. Don't come any closer. Stay here. Okay, I won't. Don't get excited. Help me. Who else is in the villa? Only two of us. Only two of us here. He seems to let out a sigh of relief. I'm not sure if it's a good thing. Raise your hands and turn around. Do what he asks. Do what he asks. I raise my hands and turn my back to him. My back has been turned to a dangerous person that leads me to complete passivity. Besides this, I don't know what to do. I raised my hands and stepped back, hoping it could relieve his anxiety. Observe him. He slipped through. He doesn't bring spare, sharp weapons with him. He carefully pried open the window. It looks like he wanted to sneak into the villa secretly. But Amy ran into him. Problem becomes simple after finding out why he's here. I can't slacken off. I need to continue to stabilize his emotions and take the initiative. You won't hurt her. You won't hurt her, right? You just want to spend the night here, but it will become different if you hurt people. You want to stay here? Can't I just say yes? I just want to spend the night quietly in this big-ass villa. But you showed up and screamed so loudly. The cat is out of the bag. Put down your knife. What if you just want to trick me? Maybe there are others hiding somewhere. If there are others, I wouldn't be the only one coming here. The young man thinks about it for a while and releases Amy. I'll just stay here for a night. I won't get in your way. Don't try to play tricks with me. Amy nods vigorously with her hands around her chest. Unlock title, professional. Solving crisis successfully. Negotiation ends. Okay. He throws himself onto the sofa and lets out a sigh of relief. He seems tired. The light reveals the bruises on his face and the blood at the corner of his mouth. It's a thin young man. He doesn't look threatening under the light. Wow, what a comfortable sofa. He glances at me and Amy, illy. Relax, I can stay in a remote room. I won't disturb you two, huh? He said so, but his eyes are vigilantly staring at me and Amy all the time. He is a guest who made a reservation for this villa. Amy stands far from him, keeping a safe distance. TV reception is very bad. The sound of news come out intermittently. City will meet a new round of heavy rainfall. The landslide level will reach level 4. The observatory reminds concerned units to focus on the prevention of areas that are prone to landslides, such as canyons, highways, slopes. Hello? Someone else is coming here? The young man stands up with fright. He wants us to be quiet. That way everyone will be alright. Couple walk in. The man is wearing a tailor-made, expensive suit, and the woman is thin and pale. Both of them are soaking wet from the rain. Water drops from the hair ends of the wife. The villa is not open to the public. You should go and find another place. Unexpectedly, I thought Amy would love more guests to come because of the young man here. But she insists on the rule, no stay without reservation. We're really sorry to bother you, but we've looked everywhere. Your villa is the only place to go. Why do I care? The woman drags her husband cautiously, but the man stands still, glancing at the water stains on my suitcase. The villa is not open to the public. Why is there a guest to check in? You made a reservation in advance. Anyway, the villa is mine. If I say you can't stay, you can't stay. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean it. I'm George here. And this is my wife, Emily Tong. A familiar name and face. He's a business elite and often appears in news. The philanthropist. Oh, I may have seen you on TV. Son of Amy is somehow less tough. Saying you listen to the conversation. It's getting dark and it's difficult to travel in the mountain. We're only staying for one night. I can double the bill. Huh? Well, seeing Amy hesitating, the man immediately adds, triple in cash. Right, the way downhill was already difficult enough with the rain. It's even more difficult to see clearly. Please come in. Strange to say, but I feel familiar with the things in front of me. The door isn't shut well. It's like still waiting for someone. Oh. 9:20 p.m. It'll soon be time to take medicine. The warmth has dispelled the damp and cold. The bright light makes people temporarily forget the darkness outside. Amy enters the kitchen alone. Some soup is being cooked there. The delicious smell floats in the air. If I could have a bowl of warm soup, it'd be even better. Maybe it's because Amy and I are both well behaved and the young man is his guard down for now. He stops staring at us and curls himself in the couch. He looks at the darkness outside the window, thinking about something. The philanthropist is standing at where I stood before and is going through the books taken from the shelf. The rare peaceful atmosphere helps me get over from the series of encounters. Go reading. The bookshelf, the philanthropist is going through the latest finance magazine. I've seen you before on TV. I didn't expect to meet you in person. You're still, contrary to the friendliness in front of the camera in my memory, is showing the empathy of an elite from head to toe. Thank you for your attention, but this is a private trip. I don't want to be disturbed. I believe you can understand. Of course, if I were you. Right, finish, he puts down the magazine impatiently and leaves. Communication with others benefits writing, at least when I create this kind of character next time. I'll write about this aspect. Check the magazine. He just read, I'll leave here. It's him on the cover of the magazine. He put back. On that cover, he's holding a child with a friendly smile. The headline is Business Empire and Charity Pioneer. Double-faced life of George. Double-faced. The precise choice of word. Seems something's happening at the door again. Oh no. Someone else rushes in from the entrance. First, she hastily takes out a camera from her arms, carefully checks it, and then lets out a sigh of relief. Phew, great, the camera still works. And I find a place to stay for the night. Haha, I'm so happy. Young girl looking like a college student. Amy triples the price while the girl is thinking about it. A man in a black suit rushes in. What shitty weather? This is a tailor-made suit. The man looks up and sees the beautiful Amy. After a brief pause, he immediately puts on a smile. My name's Jackie Gia? And I'm a lawyer. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. No one shakes the hand reached out by Jackie. Amy rolls her eyes at him and tells him the price coldly. The man agrees with the price at once. No problem. Then a man and a woman come in, dragging their luggage. The man looks around the house with a smile. Haha, what a nice house. It's beside the river and built on the mountain. Wonderful geomantic omens. Wow, even the vases in the doorway are blue and white porcelain. Yeah, great choice. In contrast to the man's excitement, the woman next to him takes out the invitation letter and goes straight to the point in a cold tone. When we were making the reservation, you didn't say there would be so many people. Somehow guilty, Amy takes a suitcase from the woman. Only one guest has booked a room like you did. The rest of them are just staying for tonight. Landlady, I've decided that I'll take the cheapest room. That took you long enough. Come on in. Sure didn't. That girl lifts her ringing luggage carefully. The man of the couple, coming in later, curiously looks around the villa with his hands clasped behind his back. He's totally forgotten the woman coming with him. The woman seems to have caught cold and keeps shivering. Shoot with the luggage, talk with the man, give the woman some warm tea. Let's talk with the man. Man looks around with his hands clasped behind his back. When coming across an ornament, he leaned close to carefully observe it. Is there anything special about it? Hear my words? The man straightens up and gives a friendly smile. Please don't mind. This is my occupational habit. Wherever I go, I like to look around. This villa is indeed interesting. Look at the wood. It's not some regular wood. It's old palisander, the most expensive type of rosewood, using it on banisters. The man moves closer to me and points at Amy, who is not far away. Rich. Young man, do you know what's the most interesting thing about houses of this age? The man lowers his voice. It's the secret tunnel. The richer people are, the more they cherish their lives. They'd always leave themselves a way out. The man asked me secretively. Do you think if there's a secret tunnel in this old house? Sure. Maybe there is. I'll tell you when I find it. Here are my words. The man laughs heartily. Okay, I'll ask the girl when I get the chance. In a moment, the couch in the lobby is full of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. There are 9 people, including me. Coincidence brings my anxiety back. The man who came in the last is smiling all the time, turning the bead bracelet in his hand. He's the first one to speak to break the ice. We don't know each other, but the storm brought us here. This is destiny. This is somehow decided by destiny. Thinking so, I look to... Talk to these guys. Eyes of the philanthropist's wife are still a little weird. She looks concerned and sorrowful. College girl is taking pictures with her camera everywhere, checking if her camera still works. Excuse me. This is indeed destiny. I didn't expect to meet someone I knew here. He, do you remember me? I defended you before. Okay, 20 years ago. We won. Oh, really? It's been a long time. I can't remember. I totally understand if you can't remember. The people in my trade must have a good memory. Otherwise, we couldn't remember all those law and regulations. You're a big shot and have a reputation. Naturally, you'd get involved in legal disputes. You're most welcome to come to me again. A lawyer named Jackie is still actively selling himself. Huh, he knows how to make himself look good. Say that businessman doesn't want to speak to him at all. Right? He pats me on the shoulder? Is that supposed to be shoulder? With great strength. To him. Crossed arms, leaning back quietly, keeping the distance. Wrinkled nose, unconsciously lifted mouth corners. Typical expression of rejection in micro expressions. Submission is prone to be avoided? I think he's avoiding him subconsciously. Sorry, because he's annoying. Let me introduce the villa. It's 100 years old. There are 2 stories. The paintings and porcelain vases on the walls are all genuine. If you break it or damage it, you have to pay full price. There are 3 suites suitable for 2 people on the 2nd floor. One of them is my bedroom. You 2 couples can stay upstairs. The rest of you will stay on the 1st floor. There are 5 rooms in total on the 1st floor, including Uncle Zhong's room, living room, kitchen, and dining room. Don't go over there. You can stay in Uncle Zhong's room. You only have to pay half the price. You can only stay for 1 night. Took 2 seconds for the girl to realize what she was saying. Her eyes widen in surprise and nods hard. The deafened boom. A dull thunder explodes and drops from the sky. Oh shit! Ah! What's happening? Something at the door. But the thunder is too loud to let you hear it clearly. I go there alone. The door is open. No one is at the door. Only the rainstorm keeps roaring outside. I see someone. I instantly turn my head. It's a mirror. I relieve, but I don't know if it's an illusion or not. The one in the mirror. His pose is not consistent with mine. The one in the mirror stays the same and stares at me directly. I rubbed my eyes and looked at the mirror again. Suddenly there's a dark figure behind me. Oh shit. Light becomes normal, and that's when the crowd notice that a man has just arrived. Why didn't you make any sound? You scared me. Same as the last time. Unload things from the truck and move them inside. The wheels of the truck are stuck in mud. It's across the suspension bridge. I couldn't drive it here. Then what are you doing here? Do you expect me to help you push the truck? I'm informing you of the situation. I can unload the supplies and move them here, or someone can help me push the truck. You, lend me a hand. Man in black looks at me. Sure, we'll go ahead and give him a hand. Me? Okay. How could the 2 of you move it? I'll help too. Hey, then I would help too. We don't need so many people. 3 will be enough. Drives away. It seems it has to be me. Decide on the 3rd person. He's got a wife. He just came out of nowhere. Go with this dude. Leo stretches himself lazily and smiles at Amy like a ruffian. Landlady, I'm not living here for free. The rain shows no sign of abating. The forest is like the sea at night. All you can see is darkness. The wind is all pervasive, whipping raindrops onto people's faces. Where is the truck? We've been looking for it for quite some time. Truck driver who's been walking ahead suddenly stops. I remember it was here. There's no truck, but broken branches on the place where he's pointing. You must be kidding. There is nothing at all. It's probably the wrong place. Let's look around. Okay. Both of them turn away and split up into the darkness. Leave me there to observe the sight. The truck was indeed parked here, based on the direction of the tracks. It should be follow the tracks onto the forest. Into the forest. There's an odd snapping sound behind me. I turn around and look. There's nothing unusual. When I turn back, I suddenly fall in weightlessness. Oh! I stepped into a deep pit. I don't know what's down there, but I have to escape as soon as possible. Grab the vines and I must hurry back to the ground. Did it work? Phew! We made it. It's a roaring thunder. No, it's not just thunder. It's like some other noise hiding behind the thunder. Hey, did you find it? Truck driver shakes his head. It's troublesome. Let's look for it tomorrow. Time to go. Run towards the villa. Truck driver seems to be worrying about the supply truck, so it takes a while for him to catch up with us. Crack and imperceptible tiny snapping sound. It is the beginning of a collapse. Oh. In the lobby, the lawyer leisurely holding a cup of hot tea and looking at the three poor men gloats. Do you have any common sense? Pushing a truck in such weather? Isn't it suicide? Hey, how could you? Irritated, the young man wants to rush over again, but Amy stops him and complains. I shouldn't have let you out. He frowns at the truck driver. You should stay here for the night too. I can sleep in the living room. No! No one sleeps in the living room. It's against the rule. There's one guest room left. You can stay there. I'll continue to prepare the dinner. The housekeeper is not here, so the dinner will fill your bellies, but you can't be picky about it. A lot of work to prepare the dinner for so many people. Let me help you. Jackie insists on sitting across George. The situation is awkward. Truck driver, who has been drenched, takes off his soaking wet coat and plans to dry it. With Jack, the truck driver. He doesn't seem aged. The black mask covering half of his face, leaving two sharp eyes on the outside. Lies. The rain is really heavy. Would there be a problem for the supplies to remain outside during the night? I don't know. This is the client's decision. All damages will be afforded by herself. It's not bad to be a truck driver in this region. The view is great and driving alone is free. It's just your imagination. The reality is not that pretty. This is all for survival. His answers are always short and without further development. Apparently he doesn't want to talk to me. Hey, if you have nothing to do, how about do me a favor? He leans half of her body out of the kitchen and calls out to me. Please help me hand out the keys to everyone. Soon enough, an abundant dinner has been set on the long dining table. Outside the window, thunder roars and lightning flashes, trees are shaking in the wind, casting wild shadows on the yellow wall through the window. The wind roars like people growling. The candlelight on the table illuminates the 10 strange faces around it. Hostess leans back in her chair, her face hidden in shadows, her eyes a little glazed. May I take a photo of you? The moment is very artistic. Clear voice of the girl breaks the depression. I'm okay with it, just make me look good in the picture. Why are you blinking? Oh, it's because of that photo. This layout contains the room number of each person. Okay. Okay. Oh, cute! Look at this all. Cute! He presses the shutter and runs back quickly. Why don't we introduce ourselves? My name is Daisy Moe, and I'm a college student. I like photography, outdoor adventure, and deduction. I came to the mountain to take pictures of the sunset. I heard the view is incredible from here. Well, I didn't expect the sudden heavy rain. In the storm, the forest was like a maze and I got lost. Yo's enthusiastic self-introductory has changed nothing. The air is still depressed because of the rainstorm and the strangeness among us. Have you heard about the rumors of Tulip Villa? Rumors. Previous owner of the villa, was a rich businessman. He had 2 wives and 6 children. The youngest child was only 8, while the eldest was 30 and married. They all lived in the villa. As the rich businessman grew old, their legacy became the focus of the fight among these 6 children. At first, it was just some small tricks, but everything became different with the death of the businessman. In front of the huge legacy, small tricks gradually turned into violence and murder. And the lawyer... Okay, there's a lawyer here. And the lawyer invited to the island entered the villa. There were only dead bodies left. But the owner's body was not there. Bang! A branch broken by the wind hits the window. The hostess gasps out of fear. Why? Some people suspect the old man faked his death. to test his children, but he didn't expect some tragedy would happen. Others believe an 11th person used the dead's identity to fool people and killed them. Hey, didn't you hear of it when buying the villa? Well, of course she never heard of it, because it's a story I'm about to write. Everyone is relieved because of it. I knew it. If someone says so when I'm buying a house, I'd never buy it. My name is Ingram Fang. Graduated from University of Political Science and Law. I'm a detective novelist. Foams. Foams? Hey, they're a coincidence for using such a copycat. Holmes? Holmes? I'm your big fan. I read all your books. Wait. Hugo opens her eyes in surprise. She turns around to dig through her backpack and takes out one of my books. See, I carry it with me all the time. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Holmes. Holmes? Foams. Foams? Foams. I mean, Ingram Fang. I can't wait to read your new book. I can't believe I just made a fan in such a place. Vigia takes out his mobile phone and searches my name. Then he kills his lips. Well known indeed. No wonder I've never heard of him. He said it in common volume. I heard it. Luckily, someone smooths things over quickly. A detective fiction author. Wow, sounds interesting. Sounds awesome, sorry. My name is John Zhang? John Zhang? John Zhang? Zhang? Again, I'm so sorry. I apologize for pronouncing words really wrong. And I'm older than all of you. I'm really into antiques and stuff like that. Haha. Oh, that's my wife, Claire. Leo Lure. Occupation, whatever the pays well. Isaac Shin. I'm just an average truck driver. Amy turns the gem ring around her finger as she lays back on the leather couch, seeming indolent but graceful. I'm Amy, the hostess of this villa. Of course I own more than just this villa. I don't have any specialty. My biggest hobby is buying luxury goods. Why don't you introduce yourself, Mr. Tycoon? Paying no attention to Miss He's look, Amy leans her soft body towards George and asks him with smiling eyes. I don't think it's necessary. We're staying for tonight. Fine. What a strong personality. My husband and I will attend a charity event next week. We'd make a hotel reservation, but something unexpected happened on our way there. Thank you for taking us in. Miss, your house must have quite a long history. John looks up and around. This must have been built by some wealthy family. The building materials are of high quality and it's in the Western style. They must have been either rich or powerful. Hey, have you found any secret tunnel here? Secret tunnel? What do you mean? Houses of this age usually have secret tunnels as a way to escape. Fine, your face tells me you didn't find it. Huh. There isn't such a thing. Wouldn't I know it if there were one? John twitches his mouth, disappointed. The lawyer beside, who has been ignored, made us throw it intentionally. I was supposed to meet a friend to enjoy the view here, but somehow this rain got to me before he did. My name's Jackie and I'm a lawyer and you should have heard of me if you ever pay attention to legal news. I've worked on pretty high profile cases. Oh my god, this dude. Dude, no one cares. The biggest one should be the case defended Mr. He 20 years ago. That was how I was made myself name. Blah 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 blah. Falsely accused of conducting. Back in the day, Mr. He was falsely accused of conducting illegal experiments, and the public opinion believed he had no hope of winning the case at all. However, with my effort on and off court, the judge finally let him walk away. You remember a case from 20 years ago? I have an amazing memory. No matter how long it's been in my mind, every little detail about every single case is as clear as day. Jackie holds up the glass and shakes it slowly, articulating the last 4 words. Has that been your only winning case since then? Jackie snorts. No way! No way! I keep a 100% winning record. Do you know about Grand? Of course! I go to that shopping mall of luxury goods all the time, but they have a horrible attitude towards customers. Had it been Had it not been for me, the shopping mall could have been built so easily. That area was populated with poor households. I guess none of you have ever seen anything like that. A family of 3 squeezing themselves into a room less than 20 square meters. Smell of waste was everywhere. To be more precise, it's the smell of poverty. If each household were to be compensated, that would be a huge amount of money. However, I mediated between them, and almost half of the households ended up signing a minimum compensation agreement. Haha. You seem to notice that the way others looking at him changes. He restrains the gloating, looking unwillingly. I did it in my own right. Do you know how much money I helped Gran save? Jackie raises his eyebrows and holds up 5 fingers. The next moment, a figure rushes out from my side, and then I hear the noise of a chair hitting the floor. Before anyone knows it, Jackie is dragged to the floor from his chair by someone. Hey, what's the fight about? Leo is attacking Jackie again and again like a crazy man. Jackie is not as delicate as he seems. As soon as he realizes what's happening, he starts to fight back. Except Claire and George, who are not bothered at all, the rest of us run to stop the fight. Have you lost your mind? Did you break anything here? You can't even afford to compensate for it. Ah, what a lunatic. You'll never make it downhill. Suddenly a song starts to play in the villa, drowning out his voice. The woman is humming softly. Her voice is sentimental. The melody is slow, but it draws the attention of everyone like magic. Oh, it's 12 o'clock again? The song is played every night in the villa to remind lodgers it's time for bed. It's a creepy song to be played in the middle of the night. True. The song is called Tulip. According to research, the lyrics and melody can relieve one's emotions. It's great bedtime music. I also listen to the song before bed at home. Emily, time to sleep. It's getting late. I should go to bed too. The crowd by the table split up and head back to their own rooms. Making sure he is at a safe distance, Jackie turns around and swears at the young man, with a finger pointing at him. Psycho? After saying this, he immediately shuts the door of his room and locks the door with a click. John walks to Leo and pats him on the shoulder. Hey, young man, calm down. It's not a big deal. Just get some sleep and everything will work out. Well, I'm going to bed too. See you guys tomorrow. Good night, Ingram. Good night. Back to the room. Nothing on here. Yeah, I think that would do this episode. It's getting a little long. The room is cozy and the warm glow from the lamp makes me feel calm. Time to unpack my luggage. Oh wait, hang on. Few sets of clothes for changing. Laptop for saving novels and some information. Group photo. A group photo of my parents and I taken when I was little. What is this? Okay. Oh, medicine. Bottle contains a daily dose of medicine to ease the pain. Okay, we did that. I think if there's anything else. Will we click on this? A book for writing. A book for writing diary and casual comments. Oh, there's something else I'm missing. Actually, it's not available yet. Okay. What am I missing? Bed? In the chair? No. What is this? Case of illness. Case of illness report about my physical condition. Conclusion: multiple organ failure. Suggestion: get more rest in bed. Kid periodic CT review. Take oral medications to ease the pain. We contact with people. Okay, so we have organ failures. Okay. Outside the window, the rainstorm continues. Strong wind whips rain against the window and waves are raging in the distance. All of a sudden, I'm caught by a splitting headache. I kneel on the ground painfully. Oh shit. Unescapable maze game and looping room numbers. See a net weaved by blood. It's connected with cells and organs, and its main trunk leads to death. What the heck is happening? All of these things make me hard to breathe. It feels like these images are stuffed into my brain by force. My hands are shaking uncontrollably. I hastily take the medicine out and swallow it. What happened to me? Second time in one day. I turn away, noticing a closed cabinet. Somehow I reach over and open it. There is a safe box sitting in the cabinet. Under the box is a note. To open the box, you need to put in a 3-digit code. Password should have been correct from this piece of paper. Try to put it in. Oh. Whoops. This illnesses. How do I go next? Swipe? 6 of 8. Let's go. I didn't actually read it. I thought we were just gonna do that later. Oh, the password is wrong. Open up the piece of paper. There are odd marks. Can be faintly seen on it. Okay. Correct one. Position correct. Correct 1. Position wrong. Correct 2. Position wrong. No number is correct. Correct 1. Position wrong. What? I don't get it. Light is too dim. I just see it in a brighter place. Under the strong light, the complete marks merges on the paper. There are some circles drawn by pen. I need to reconsider the rules. What do the circles stand for? One correct, position wrong. Two correct, position wrong. Oh, position correct, so ends in 6. No 7, no 1, no 4. There's a 9. So 9, 8, 6. 9, 8, 6. That's wrong. That's wrong, but this is correct, so 9, 8, 6. If the circled means the number is right, then we can just keep these numbers and use them to confirm their placement according to the hint. The password only has 3 digits. It's simple. I can solve it. 986. Box is open. Inside there's a mobile phone. Maybe some lodger left it in there? In here? But there's something strange about it. It's stained with dark red, like clotted blood stain. My professional intuition tells me there are secrets hidden in this mobile phone. The phone is locked with a coded lock. Looks like I need to keep cracking the code. You're about to start the mobile phone game. Please check if your progress has been saved. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's a load. Does it save? Save. Save. That will do for this episode though. It's getting late. For me. It's getting long. We'll start this mobile game next episode. But anyway, this is really fun. I really enjoyed this. It's so intriguing. Like the story about all this villa stuff as well. Very intriguing. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And everyone, stay amazing.